At one time, a temple was being constructed at a short distance from the city. There was a lot of woodwork in the temple. So many laborers were engaged in cutting wood. There were wooden logs lying here and there, and the work of sawing logs and beams was going on. All the workers had to go to the city to have lunch, so there was no one there for an hour at noon. One day, when it was time for lunch, all the workers left their work and went away. One log was left split in half. The workers left a wooden nail stuck in the half-split log. By doing this, it becomes easier to insert the saw again. Just then, a group of monkeys came jumping there. There was also a mischievous monkey among them who kept tampering with things unnecessarily. Getting into trouble was his habit. The leader of the monkeys ordered everyone not to tamper with the things lying there. All the monkeys went towards the trees, but that evil monkey remained behind to avoid everyone's sight and started creating obstacles. His eyes fell on the half-cut log. He just lay down on it and started looking at the fort built in the middle. Then he looked at the saw lying nearby, picked it up, and started rubbing it on the wood. When it started making kir sounds, he slammed the saw in anger. In the language of those monkeys, kir meant nikatu. He again started looking at the nail stuck between the logs. Curiosity started rising in his mind that what would happen if this nail was removed from the middle of the log. Now he caught hold of the nail and started trying hard to take it out. The nail stuck between the logs is held very firmly between the two legs, because the two legs of the log hold it down like a clip with a very strong spring. The monkey started trying very hard to shake it. When the nail started moving and sliding when applied force, the monkey became happy with its power. He started moving the nail while making a louder sound. In the midst of this wrestling match, the monkey's tail had come between its legs, which it did not even realize. He got excited and gave a strong blow, and as soon as the nail was pulled out, the two parts of the log instantly joined like a clip, and the monkey's tail got stuck in the middle. The monkey screamed. Then the workers returned there. As soon as the monkey tried to run away, his tail broke. He ran away screaming with his broken tail. After narrating the story, Kartak said, "That is why I say that work which does not serve any purpose should not be done. Doing useless work can even lead to loss of life. Hey, even now we get enough food from the hunting that Pinglak brings, then what's the point in getting into unnecessary trouble?" Damanak said, "So do you live only for food? This is not right. Who does not fill his stomach? It is appropriate to live only for the one whose living sustains the lives of many others. Secondly, despite having power, one who does not use it and allows it to be destroyed also has to be humiliated in the end." Kartak said, "But both of us are still out of the ministerial post. Then what is the use of trying to know all this about the king? In such a situation, even saying something to the king would be a matter of getting laughed at. A person should use his speech only where someone gets some benefit from its use. Brother, you don't understand. By staying away from the king, we will not only lose our respect. The one who stays close to the king keeps his eyes on him, and by being close to the king, a person becomes extraordinary." Kartak asked, "What do you want to do?" "Our master Pinglak is scared today," Damanak said. "All his companions are also scared. I want to know the reason for their fear." "How do you know they are scared?" "Look, this is also not difficult. It is clear from Pinglak's expressions, movements, his conversation, eyes and face that he is afraid. I will go to him and find out the reason for his fear. Then I will use my intelligence to remove his fear. By subduing him in this way, I will regain my ministerial post." Kartak still expressed doubt. "You don't know anything about how to serve the king. How will you control him in such a situation?" Damanak said, How can you say that I don't know about royal service? Having lived with my father in my childhood, I have learned very well whatever I heard about service, religion, and politics. There is immense gold in this earth. Only the brave, the learned, and the clever servants of the king can attain it. Kartak still could not believe it. He said, "Tell me, what will you say to Pinglak? What can I say from now on?" During conversation, one thing automatically leads to another. I will talk as per the occasion. I will say whatever needs to be said only after considering what is appropriate and inappropriate and the time. It was in my father's lap that I heard the proverb that one who says irrelevant things has to bear insult, even if he is Brihaspati, the guru of the gods. Damanak said, "You are right. An intelligent person should please his master by doing work according to his wishes. With this mantra, he can be controlled." Kartak understood that Damanak had made up his mind to meet Pinglak. He said, "If you have such a thought, then definitely go. Just remember one thing from me. Be careful at all times when you approach the king. My future is also linked with you. May your path be blessed." After getting Kartak's permission, Damanak bowed to him and set out to meet Pinglak. Pinglak, sitting in the middle of the array for safety, saw Damanak coming towards him from a distance. He told the guard appointed at the entrance of the array, "Damanak, son of my former general secretary, is coming. Let him enter without fear and make arrangements to seat him on a suitable seat." Damanak, unhindered, approached Pinglak and saluted him. Also, after getting his signal, he sat in another group nearby. Singraj Pinglak lifted his heavy paw and placed it on Damanak's shoulder, showing affection, and asked with respect, "Tell me, Damanak, are you doing well, seen today after a long time? Where are you coming from?" Damanak said, "What use can we have at the feet of the Maharaja? But according to time, even kings may have to deal with people of every category, good, medium, and low. Even so, we have always been servants of the Maharaja. Unfortunately, we have not got our position and rights. Yet how can we leave your service? We may be small and helpless, but an occasion may come when Maharaj may think of taking our service." Pinglak was upset at that time. He said, "Leave aside the issue of big or small or capable or incapable, Damanak. You are our minister's son, so whatever you want to say it fearlessly." Despite getting immunity, the cunning Damanak did not think it right to talk about the fear of the king in front of everyone. He requested privacy to express his views. Pinglak looked towards his followers. Understanding the king's wish, the surrounding animals moved away and went away. When he was alone, Damanak very cleverly touched Pinglak's sore spot. He said, "Swami, you were going to the banks of Yamuna to drink water. Then why are you suddenly returning thirsty and sitting in the middle of this group so worried?" Hearing Damanak's words, Singh was hesitant at first. Then, trusting Damanak's cleverness, he thought it appropriate to reveal his secret. After thinking for a moment, he said, "Damanak, you are also listening to this intermittent roaring, right?" "I am listening, Maharaj. That's why I am angry." The same roar was happening again and again on the shore. "It seems that some strange animal has come into this forest. Whose roar is so fierce? How will he himself be? Because of this, I am thinking of leaving this forest and going somewhere else." Damanak said, "But it is not right, Maharaj, to leave your kingdom out of fear just by hearing the words." "What about words or sounds? The sound of many eagles is very serious, like thunder, and before leaving the place of our ancestors, one must find out what is the cause of the sound. It was a matter of getting scared like a bull-headed jackal, who later found out that there was a pole in the drum."